Ball on the show. My name is Kizzy K, the voice of the mic, the only football analyst without Pacey, Info, Lagos City. And all you need to do right now, give me your attention on the show so I can run your race on the radio like Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. My team and I remain very strong. That's the reason why nobody can mark us like Rashford. And you know I score a lot of goals on the radio. Mommy tells me I'm the new Brighton like Julio and Cecil. And I love to shoot from the outside like I'm Fedi Valverde. It's really been fun talking sports with you from Monday till today. We'll be wrapping up the football talks on the radio. The Champions League, the Europa League, Europa Conference League, all of these games had come and gone for now. Trust me. Hope you had fun. It was so great for me. Anyways, I'll be having this amazing time out on the radio with Mayowa. It is great to have you join me on the show. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's always amazing to be here. It's an interesting week.
Yeah.
You said something the other time. You said you are the new, Julio and Cisco. Doing it from the midfield. Probably maybe I want to go via the Onana route.
Okay.
Maybe Onana is the new.
Goodness me.
Maybe Onana is the new Kai Havertz.
Yeah.
Instead of playing in the midfield, he decided to be in the post.
He wants to play like a number 10. That's the problem.
I mean, I don't understand why Manchester United got themselves into this kind of debacle. It's an interesting week. There's the London derby coming up this weekend with Arsenal facing Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, that's also an interesting one. Well, Manchester United play later today against
Burnley.
Against Burnley.
Tough Mall Stadium. Are you scared?
Tough Mall Stadium.
Are you scared?
I mean, with the way Manchester United is conceding goal, what can happen? But in any case, like I always say, it's a good Saturday for us to break it down for Lagos City.
Okay, it is a great time to break it down, talk about football, and just as the show goes, the name goes, soccer scoreboard. Obviously, there will be a time for prediction, and then we'll talk about more of the derbies. Not London derby coming up on Sunday, Madrid derby on Sunday, and also the League Classic in France. That's Olympique Marseille and against Paris Saint-Germain. It is the Parisian guys, the Les Parisiens at home. Okay, Lagos City, all of these games, all of these talks come your way on the show. Just get it locked here, don't go anywhere. I am the voice of the mic. My name is Kizzy K. So on the show, we talk about the Super Eagles Nations Cup outing, MPFL application, app you want to call it, and also the league suspension. Ronaldo scoring from Javi, 1-year contract. Martin Odegaard contract signed. Ange Postecoglou and Arsenal game. Martinelli's absence. Raya and Ramsdale competition. Mikel Arteta say he prefer Raya. Everything Hag and the dressing room. Caicedo return on Vini and other goal at training. Madrid struggle without Vini. Ten Hag on Sancho. It depends on him, he said. David ahead thinking about retirement. All of this. Andre Onana put the blame on me, not the AFCON staff. 40 goals conceded in just 6 games. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang transition of the game. Tottenham Daniel Levy on Harry Kane by backlash talk. Messi on recognition on PSG. All of this we'll talk about. Games to predict on the show today in England. We'll do Arsenal Tottenham Sunday 2 p.m. France side will be the PSG against Marseille. You want to call that game Sunday 7:45, and that is called the League Classic. And if you want to jump with me to the Spanish La Liga Santander, Atletico Madrid against Real Madrid Sunday 8 p.m. All of those things, all of those talks, we will be talking all about on the show. Maya, quickly, let's talk about this derbies coming up. The England one, first of all, Arsenal, Tottenham. Your expectations on that?
Well, it's going to be fireworks. I mean, Arsenal has a whole lot of things to prove.
Okay.
However, yesterday when you were in the studio with David D, I called in and I was saying
the pigeon show.
Yeah, and I was saying Tottenham will take it. The reason for that is very simple. Arsenal, they've been known to bottle it. I don't understand. I don't know how you explain spending 240 days on top of the log and you ended up not winning the league, losing the league by almost 8 points. So for me, I'm still thinking Arsenal is huffing and puffing. They've not really been able to prove themselves based on. I'm talking based off how they finished last season. But Tottenham this season, I think they've really shown class. They've really shown that they are not missing Harry Kane, to be honest with you. Probably maybe later when we are discussing the Harry Kane issue, I'll probably go at Daniel Levy. But for me, based on the strength of the two teams, based on how the two teams play, I think I'll give the edge to Postecoglou team.
Why?
I think they have the edge. I think
what about edge? Okay, you said something on the show when you called yesterday. Yes. You said I talked about records, and you said to me records are actually meant to be broken, and I agree with you perfectly well. Now 13 years and still counting, never won at Emirates. That was the last time they won. you don't say that record still continue with this Arsenal side? Because for me, on paper, on all odds, they have the lower odd. I mean, when I mean lower, I mean they look to be this better side.
No. I mean the thing is this. So for me, until Arsenal begins to prove themselves against this top team, I wouldn't take them seriously. Yes, they might dispatch. The thing is this. I'm not taking anything away from the Arsenal team this season.
Yeah,
they've been very fantastic. Declan Rice, Havertz, addition to the team has shown quality. Has given the team more quality. Saka has been very spectacular. The competition in the striking position, Trossard, what's his name now? Jesus, and the rest of them struggling.
Even with Martinelli absent.
Yeah, Martinelli and in Ketia,
hungry to play every game.
Hungry to play. Those guys competing with each other, has really given them a whole lot of depth, going forward. However, my question has been, my skepticism has come from the fact that when they go against these top teams, how do they perform? Most of the time, they ended up, they ended up flattering themselves, and they end up messing up sometimes. Hence the reason why the jury is still out for them. From my own perspective, to be honest with you, until the 90 minutes of that particular game is complete, I will still give it to Tottenham Hotspur, because to be honest, if you look how Tottenham has set up this particular season, they've shown class. They've shown class. If Bizuma is a class on his own, the resurgent this Brazilian guy, Richarlison, coming back to show another class, shows the kind of Son, I mean, has shown that
he's a leader.
He can become a leader.
Yeah, he can motivate the team even without Harry Kane.
Yeah, and can even step up when Harry Kane is there. When Harry Kane is not there, he has been able to show class. So those kind of guys coming up, rejuvenating themselves, gives them an edge over the Arsenal team.
Okay, when you talked about Son Heung-min, and it came to my mind, sometimes in life you would never know until you try. When Harry Kane was there, everybody felt like when Harry Kane leave, Tottenham would not play. Daniel Levy has been scared about it. Maybe I have to just jump on this one quickly before we go. Okay, let's start afresh from the beginning. Now, Super Eagles Nations Cup outing. What's your say? Now, Peseiro is our manager. Okay. No, I'm not trying to shade him. I'm not trying to throw choice on him. But the question is, we have what it takes to win the Nations Cup. Onwanio, I think former Kwara United manager, has come to say something. He said, Peseiro, he wasn't really comparing, right? But it sounded like he was competing. He talked about Peseiro, talked about Clemens Westerhoff, winning the 1994 Nations Cup in Tunisia there. He took us to the first World Cup. Yeah, true. Now, he talked about, of blessed memory, Stephen Keshi. Yes. And he said Peseiro has what it takes to level ground with these guys. Just stop now. Now, looking at the players we've got, our front is great. I'm not trying to say the back is not okay. The midfield is great, okay. But the midfield for me still looks like the spice is not really there. But we are one team everybody's scared to play now. With Osimhen scoring a lot of goals at the moment. Now, we saw the pot too. You saw that.
Yes.
Where you saw the likes of Senegal, one of the best African countries, if not the best. Morocco also there, Algeria. When you saw that, did you have that fear? Can we triumph against this kind of African side?
Well, was our record playing against the top team? No, that's
that's another one. We're currently 40th in the world now, FIFA ranking.
We played Algeria 2 times. What was the result? We lost 1.
We drew one. Even with the Algerian second team.
Costa Rica again, the same thing happened. We didn't really do it. I've said it over and over again. We have the players to be able to get us there, but we don't have the manager to harness the talents of the player, to harness, to be able to translate the kind of skill, the kind of poise that our team have to be able to translate it into a winning strategy. We don't have. Yes, see, the thing is this: I am not a coach. If I become the
head coach of Super Eagles,
if I become the head coach of Super Eagles and I throw those boys on the field, they will probably perform without even doing anything. To be honest with you, I mean, we played Sassuolo and Principe. I mean, we should be able to beat.
So there's no defined stuff you've seen from Peseiro. There's no
for me, and I want to disagree with the coach that is putting Peseiro in the class of Stephen Keshi and Westerhoff. I think I want to disagree with him bitterly on that.
I think his point is that he can win the Nations Cup with this set of players.
My thing is this. See, the thing is this: the Nations Cup, we are good enough to get out of the group stage because of the kind of players we have.
Group stage, okay.
But the thing is this: when it comes to the nitty-gritty of it, does our coach possess the tactical ability to be able to win the match from the bench? Our coach versus the coach of Morocco, Walid Regragui.
Our
coach versus the coach of Morocco. Which one do you think has the technical input, the technical depth.
I mean, it's Walid all the way.
Yeah,
Walid is a better coach, better manager.
So imagine we meet in Morocco in the quarterfinal or in the second round. How do we go about that? That has been my problem. It's not as if we don't have the players, but the coach is not good enough to be able to translate the quality of our players into the kind of desired victory that we need.
Okay,
and that's where the problem is. To be honest with you, the Nations Cup coming up next year, we should be able to come out from our group, probably win 2 games, or probably end up getting 5 points and getting out of the group. But my question is, from the second round going forward, we don't have the quality to be able to do it from the bench, to be honest with you.
Okay, so let's quickly leave the Super Eagles. Let's just hope for the best and prepare for the worst, just in case you know. Now, the MPFL application app, we talked about it. Why you called on the show? You really loved it. We're going to be seeing games played via. We can watch our games. You can actually get to stream our games. All you need to do, Legal City and beyond, is just have data on your phone. When you've got data, then you can actually stream the games. We stream most of these foreign footballs and we love it. Some of us now don't like, although for me, coming from the street from where I was coming from, I like to get myself involved. I can't recall the last time I did though, but I like to watch football games around guys, like, where you pay to watch. I like to be in the midst. I like to hear some people feel like it's a rubbish talk, right? But I love to hear all of those things. It's fun for me when you're shading your own United, you're shading Chelsea fans, and it's just cool. And I might not really be saying a word, but I love to hear it. I love to be around guys like that. True. So we now, some persons would not want to come out. Some people feel like it's okay for me to be home and stream games, just like they watch other games. Some wouldn't come out like, okay, tomorrow now, the Sunday, the derby, the North London derby, some persons will be at home to stream the game.
True.
If you're not watching from your TV, you could stream. Like, I love to watch from the TV, and I watch other games. I stream as well.
True.
Now, MPFL application now, it means we are going to be seeing a likes of Ayimba playing against Sporting Lagos. We can watch via our mobile. Is this a welcome development?
Well,
I don't want something that we will see for a while and shake off.
Well, the thing is the jury is still out on the NFF. The thing is one thing about Nigeria is we start something and
that's my fear, consistency.
We can't keep up. However, I still have my own reservation. The reason for this is this. A whole lot of us, a majority of us, we catch EPL on cable TV.
Yeah,
do you understand? If you are flipping through the channels on cable TV, how many channels are dedicated to Nigerian league? How many channels? The cable TV, obviously, I'm not going to mention their name. They're not giving us money for adverts. But in case you can hear us, we are open for adverts. You can bring your adverts. You can bring it for us. You understand? Those cable stations, the popular one in Nigeria that everybody knows, obviously, we will not mention their name. They have they have 2 channels that show the South African league. Do you understand? If you go to that channel, you have South African league there. Do we have that in Nigeria currently now? I think we should start from there before we even start thinking about the app. I want a situation whereby our own Nigerian authority, NTA,
it should be like a mandate. The
largest network in Nigeria should have multiple stations. I was talking about the cable TV the other time. If you flip through channels, they have dedicated channels for different matches. If you want to watch this, if you want to watch EPL, if you want to watch the lesser game in the EPL, they have channels dedicated to that. I think NTA should have something like that. You connecting your antenna to your TV, you can flip through multiple NTA stations that will be showing our league matches in Nigeria, and that will bring it to the consciousness of people. Another thing is this: what's the publicity on the app?
Okay.
How many people know about the app? Do you understand?
Yeah, true.
Yes, it's good that we are talking about it because it's part of what we are covering in terms of, because this is a sports show and we are talking about football and just so that. What has NFF been doing as regards bringing that app to the consciousness of people on the street, for them to be able to know that there is an app that you can watch the NFF on,
that's a very big one.
League on.
That's a point, actually.
The communication and branding team of NFF, they need to start to look at this, probably do advert on radio and so that people could get to know about, like they did for the Super 6 and the Super 8.
It was so great to see that.
I think we should do that.
Okay, so now quickly, before we jump off the league talk, the MPFL, Nigerian Premier Football League, formerly called Nigerian Professional Football League. Let's go talk about the indefinite, the league dates. I mean, the dates for the league to start. No, it's indefinite, and I can recall one time a guy called me on the show and he said, I can't recall his name. Is it Bosco? He said, why do we always have to see this happen? Why can't we be steadfast? Why can't we be in line? Don't we see the way the league is being done in the European side? Why can't we have a date and say it is 19 July and it comes to start that day?
What happened last season?
That was a whole lot of shaking.
What happened last season that we have two section A and section B? What happened?
Abridged format.
Abridged format is because of the same reason.
Yeah.
And this is it. Immediately the EPL, immediately the league finished in Europe. They already dropped the fixtures and the rest of that. Even people that are going for Champions League and whatever it is, they already keep the space and the rest of that. And they have a schedule. They follow it to the letter. You understand? And that's how to plan properly. This does not even make any sense. We have postponed the league indefinitely. You first of all, say you are starting the league today, only for 2-3 days to the start of the season. You quickly convene a general meeting and say you are postponing it. It doesn't make sense. To be honest with you, what happened last season will happen again. And this is
sounds scary.
Sometimes about 2-3 months ago, when the league wrapped up, we were giving kudos to the NFF team, the way they conducted the league, the result and the rest of that. I don't understand why the same NFF team that oversaw the league the last time, I don't understand why they can't put things in place such that the league will start. But
what do you think could be the cause of all this now? No, I don't know the nitty-gritty. I'm not inside.
It's lack of preparation. To be honest with you, it's lack of preparation. To be honest with you, they are not coming out to say probably sponsors are pulling out. Maybe things are
exactly. That's another one. Yeah,
that's it. Maybe sponsors are pulling out. Things are putting, and these are things that you need to plan ahead
of time.
The thing is this: when and I like to make, and this is the reason why a whole lot of people cherish the EPL a whole lot. There's a whole lot of planning that goes into the EPL. When Clay was sponsoring the
Premier League,
the Premier League, they had a 5-year deal with the FA. Do you understand? And the 5-year deal included the schedule and every other thing that has to come with the league for the next 5 years. Why are we not doing that here? Why is it so difficult?
Plans ahead of time.
Yeah. Why is it so difficult that every season go and check our league for the past
every season?
No, serious.
I get you
right. For the past 4 seasons, how many times have they come up to say the league is starting on the 23rd? September, and it actually starts on that particular date. It's always one issue or the other. Is that they are fighting with the referee? Is that the clubs are not agreeing? Is that sponsorship? It doesn't.
Maya, rate MPFL last season. If you're to rate them, if you just generally rate MPFL last season.
For the abridged league, they did well. No, if they do well, we should come out and say.
No, of course, why not?
To be honest with you, I had an issue with the abridged version. To be honest with you, I would have expected that we have the 20 teams play each other and the rest of that, and we have a longer season, even more enjoyable season that we'll be able to talk a whole lot about about clubs playing each other and the rest of that. However, in as much as it was abridged, the NFF team, they did well last season.
And officiating was great.
Officiating was great. We had a whole lot of team going away to win points, and there were little or no complaints about referees' conduct in that particular game, and that's kudos to the NFF. But this particular season, they've started the game, and we should give them the knock.
All right. I always want to say that if you're not doing it right, you are definitely doing it wrong. That's the more reason I say you need to try, find yourself, get yourself fixed and do it right. MPFL, I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. Like I was to say again, I'm in Nigeria. I'm proud of my skin color anytime. It wouldn't do me so good that I come on the radio and I sound more of a foreign. You saw the way we talked about the MPFL Niger Super 8, Super 6. It was so nice to talk about it. When they feel like they do it wrong, even the NFF right here, you have to blast. I love to do so when it's wrong. But if they do it right, I mean, when His Excellency talked about Ibrahim Muzukuzao got into power, I talked about him here. I talked about how shambolic the previous administration was.
That's true.
And he started finding his ground. I mean, it's not like I'm saying it because I want him to do it well. I'm saying it because I want him to do it well and continuously.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand my point?
The essence of doing a good job is for you to be consistent.
Exactly. That's just my point.
Like I always say, because you won the league last season as a coach, if you don't do it this season, they can fire you.
Yeah, true.
Do you understand? So, I mean, you are as good as your last game. The NFF president and the team, the NFA and the MPFL guys, they are as good as the last league they organized. If they are not doing it right this time around, we should call them out, and we are calling them rightfully right out. I mean, this should not continue. We cannot continue to be doing this every season. We come on radio and talk about.
The question is how long?
For the past 4 years, the same thing.
No change.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't really make any sense. Before you stop the paper on 90.3 FM, check it out for the 5-minute gun fast job. This is the best place to be at all time. Don't touch the dial. A whole lot of talk on the show right now. Let's talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's current form right there out in the side. Did you see Ronaldo yesterday?
Yeah,
I love the celebration. Yeah, I love the brace. I love the celebration. That's the one he did one way. 4-3 it ended against that very other side. Peseiro with the scoring, Mahrez and Al-Breaking, Al-Ali, that side. But Ronaldo, Talisca scoring. Ronaldo's scoring form. Ronaldo's age is not.
That's it.
Ronaldo is not going down.
No, it's not.
See, the age is counting, but the goals are coming. How is it doing it? This is the magic of the game.
No, I mean, the thing is, when you get to a particular stage, you begin to learn how to manage yourself.
Okay.
I've studied how Ronaldo and Messi play when they are playing. Sorry, I'm bringing in Messi into
this. It's okay.
I study how the two of them play. They are getting much more older. They don't get involved in
a whole lot of content. I see that.
In the play too much. They literally just walk around, and when they see the space, they run and they get to the ball.
Important runs.
Yes, important runs. They don't just waste their runs.
Yeah.
And this is what you see with all these younger strikers that they still have the energy to run. They can decide to run and waste their runs. But the old guys, I'm comparing Messi and Ronaldo now.
Yeah.
They walk around, look at the space. Immediately there's a chance for them to run. They make the run. They get the ball and they finish it. And that's what they have been doing for the last 2-3 years. To be honest with you, Ronaldo, I can see Ronaldo probably, if he continues with this form, he may end up having 32, 33 goals.
But do you see Ronaldo leaving for Al Nassr scoring a lot of goals like this? Do you ever saw it coming? Do you still know Ronaldo has got it in him, the goal scoring?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, see, the thing is I was one of those people that criticized him the way he left Manchester United.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way he handled it. However, I felt that Erik ten Hag treated him badly. If Ronaldo was still in Manchester United team, he would still have been probably scoring goals. I mean, he still has it in him. He has gone to Saudi Arabia and is playing regularly and is banging in the goals. That shows that he's really good. And this same Saudi Arabian league, it's like the second Europe.
Yeah, true.
You understand? Because a whole lot of clubs, the top 6 teams in that particular league, they have players from Europe. So it's more like an abridged version of the European league that they are playing there. And Ronaldo is still pulling out the result. I mean, the guys he scored against is the same Edward Mendy of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Right?
A good goalkeeper as well.
We had Mahrez of Man City is in that particular team. Casey is in that particular team. These are top class players in the European league. So it shows the kind of qualities he has. Ronaldo, any day, anytime, is one of the best strikers in the world and is proving to do that again.
Okay, let's talk about Javi Hernandez 1-year contract. You see that they don't trust him. Why 1 year?
I don't understand.
Did you see that?
These guys are playing with fire.
So it's crazy. 1-year contract for Javi Hernandez. All he did for the club.
No, probably I'm suspecting something.
You think he wants it?
I think it's Javi Hernandez.
I also thought so too, but I don't know.
The thing is, this is what I suspect. If he does well in this particular season, probably run out the remaining 1 year. I think he's looking at a move to England. I won't be surprised if the likes of Guardiola is leaving Manchester City very soon.
Yeah.
By the end of 2025, Guardiola is leaving Manchester City. I won't be surprised if Xavi is the person taking over.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if Xavi is, because I mean it doesn't make any sense with the kind of thing he's doing in Barcelona. No club president will just want to give him 1 year.
Yeah,
do you understand?
It sounds like he wants it that way.
I think he wants it that way. I don't think if it were to be for the club, they won't want him to just sign 1 year. They want him to at least sign 3-4 years with them. So I think he's planning to move to England, and probably if he's doing that, that's a good move for him.
Okay, so Ange Postecoglou, on the Arsenal game. But let's talk about Odegaard's contract first of all. 5 years contract. Arsenal have been able to keep some players at the club. Let me quickly get to bring this one to you. The likes of Saka. The deal is amazing. To see Martinelli. Okay, the players who are at the club now. Martin Odegaard stays. Gabriel Magalhaes stays. Bukayo Saka stays. Gabriel Martinelli stays. Aaron Ramsdale stays. Ben White, William Saliba, and Reece Nelson. Committing these young players that are very vital on the team.
For Aaron Ramsdale, he might become disgruntled.
Yeah, I just fear for him though. But I think Arteta should manage that situation.
Ryan. No, I like what Arteta is doing. I think there is the need for competition.
Yeah.
If you look at them going forward, the competition is top notch. If Trossard gets to play, he wants to prove himself. If Jesus gets to play, he wants to prove himself. If Martinelli is playing, he wants to prove himself.
Yeah.
If Nketiah ever gets the opportunity to lace his boot, he wants to prove himself. And I think I really, really like that. The same thing for the goalkeeping position too. David Raya is a huge competition, and he's one of the best goalkeepers in Brentford, coming to Arsenal to challenge Aaron Ramsdale for the number 1 position, and he's already doing it. I mean, he kept in the Champions League, and he kept a clean sheet with a wonderful performance. For the player signing, I mean, it's a good one. Odegaard is just 24. He's signing another 5 years. That means he will be with the club till until he's 29. Bukayo Saka is just 21. He has signed about 4 years contract. He will be there until 25. A whole lot of these young players, and that's how you build your team. I mean, if you look at the average age of the Arsenal team, the average is about 23.4 or 24. Thereabout, that's the average age of that particular team. It shows they have a whole lot of longevity in them, and it shows the kind of project that Arteta is putting together. I won't be surprised if the Arsenal team, if they begin to dominate the league in the next 3, 4, 5 years to come, to be honest.
Okay. So Martinelli's absence, will he be missed tomorrow?
Yeah, obviously.
But Trossard is just okay. I understand what you're saying, though.
There is competition, but Martinelli is a class act. To be honest with you, I mean, if Trossard is better than Martinelli will not be benching Trossard.
That's just what it is, right? I believe you. So Raya and Ramsdale competition. Ateta said he prefer Raya. He would prefer Raya for now. Do you think he's managing the stock well?
I think the Spanish connection is coming in.
You think so, right?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest with you, I think the Spanish connection is coming in. However, let's look at the two goalkeepers on paper. Aaron Ramsdale, Raya from Brentford. Let's look at their performance. Ramsdale was one of those people that kept Arsenal at the top level, even though they didn't win the league last season. He could have a couple of save, that won the matches for Arsenal last season, that gave them valuable points for them to be able to become second in that particular league. Brentford, for David Raya was also key in Brentford finishing at the middle of the table. Do you understand? In the league last season, it shows the kind of quality he has. However, if you look at them pound for pound, I think there's a need for competition such that Aaron Ramsdale does not become lackluster and becomes to make a whole lot of money. So I like the competition to be honest.
Okay. So Erik ten Hag and his dressing room now. It's okay. Let's leave that for now. Let me quickly run this one. Sekou Girassi is the first player to reach double digits for goals in Europe this season. The Sugar striker has 10 goals in 5 Bundesliga games, of all which had come from open play. Now, Jess Lingard has joined Artifact on training valid for 1 month. He is still available for a free agent, and also up to Lingard and Artifact if they want to continue or proceed together. Steven Gerrard will be key to decide on this. Now, 3 former Chelsea forwards scored in European competition this week. Talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Romelu Lukaku, and also João Felix. Folarin Balogun also with 2 penalty misses in the same match. This one, some say, spoiled the ticket. Ronaldo with a massive goal. Ronaldo, the Arsenal fans are chanting Ronaldo's name everywhere. The love is crazy. Javi Hernandez on a 1-year contract extension with Barca, managing them, keeping them until that's 2025. Martin Odegaard, Gabriel Magalhaes, Bukayo Saka, Martinelli, Ramsdale, Ben White, William Saliba, Reece Nelson, all of these guys have put pen on paper. Coming from Ange Postecoglou of Tottenham Hotspur on whether Spurs will play differently with Arsenal tomorrow. He said, in terms of the way we play, we are not changing mates. We will go out and scare the hell out of them. We will go out and scare the life out of them. There's no fear on this one. Thiago Silva turns 39 yesterday. He turned 39 yesterday. Happy birthday to Thiago Silva. And Gabriel Martinelli was not present in Arsenal training ahead of North London derby on Sunday, but Mikel Arteta says the Brazilian guy is being assessed right now. No chance for Thomas Partey to make a return at the moment. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says he believes David Raya is the better goalkeeper than Aaron Ramsdale and set to make him his undisputed number 1. A number of Manchester United players are starting to grow wary of Erik ten Hag criticism as they struggle to arrest their dismal form. Dressing room sources say that some of the players believe the manager has favorites in the squad who he is unprepared to single out for critic, while they feel others are routinely rounded on. Maurice Caicedo has returned to Chelsea training ahead of the meeting against Aston Villa on Sunday. Vinicius Junior Adagula returned to Real Madrid training. Since the end of Rudi Vola's reign as German coach in 2004, every other manager have followed suit. Went on to coach Bayern Munich, Jurgen Klinsmann, Joachim Löw, Hansi Flick, Julian Nagelsmann. Erik ten Hag on Jadon Sancho's situation, he said, things hasn't changed and remains training away from the main group at United. It depends on him. He will not be in the squad. And this one is a very bad one. Let me share with you, Lagos City. David De Gea is thinking about retiring. David De Gea, like you love to call him De Gea, right? But it's De Gea. The 33-year-old goalkeeper could end his football career if he does not receive an offer to be the number one at a European club this season. Barcelona Victor Roque was stretched off that was the day before yesterday night. With a serious ankle injury, signed for €30 million and set to join in January. The Brazilian international suffered a bad sprained ankle, according to his coach. Barca are now waiting for the result of medical examination and could be out for months. Okay, let's talk now. Anke Postecoglou, no fear for Arsenal.
Yeah, they should.
I said you're supporting them.
No, I'm not supporting them. I know if Philmon will be hearing us now. Philmon will not let us rest on our group. It will start jumping around and start trolling David E and the rest of that. However, like I said earlier, the way Tottenham are going this season, I think they have an edge over us now. To be honest with you, like I said earlier, the London derby. Yeah, I think I'm tipping Tottenham to win it because of the kind of way Tottenham have been able to reinvent themselves this season. If you see their last game, it shows the kind of desire that they have for them to be able to win. I mean, at 7 minutes, you probably think they are losing that game, and they ended up winning that particular game. Richarlison came on, get the goal, even made an assist, and they ended up winning. So for me, I think Postecoglou has an edge over Arsenal presently now, unless Arsenal proves me wrong tomorrow.
Okay. We'll go on a quick break right now. When we return, the show continues. Talk about Martinelli's absence. Okay, we talked about it already. Raya Ramsdale talked about it. So we'll talk about Man United, Everton Hag, the dressing room as well. Moise Caicedo returning. Vini Anagola. Madrid struggle without Vini. David De Gea retirement. Andre Onana said, put the blame on me, not the AFCON star. All of this we'll talk about. Just stay with you up in Other Punch FM. Stay with Kizike. We'll be back shortly.
Are you looking for the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42, Muritala Muhammad International Airport Road, Lagos.
Relax and unwind in a beautifully appointed room.
The true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember, the true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember, the true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember, the true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember, the true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it. You simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion.
Continues right now. This is Voice of the People now, the Punch FM. My name is Kizike. I am the voice of the mic. Time check 11 minutes gone past the hours of 1 p.m. And I sound like a class captain back in school. Eric Ten Hag at the dressing room now. While people are saying, when I say people are saying, it means your guys, your players behind the scene.
Yes.
They are feeling like there's a second team in this man's mind. He has favorites.
Sure.
You believe it?
Yeah.
Okay, is it right for a manager to have favorites in his team?
Yeah, a whole lot of managers do. I mean,
okay, so why is it undifferent?
A Man City, in as much as Guardiola is ruthless, he can't play with Rodri.
Okay, that's true.
Rodri is Guardiola's favorite. He can chop off anybody, go at anybody. But when it comes to Rodri, he's always suspending.
Yeah.
He's always going on the low because he knows Rodri is very, very important. The same thing with Eric Ten Hag. I don't understand why you keep a midfielder as a goalkeeper who has considered about 14 goals, and you have two goalkeepers on the bench that you can use to replace him. I think Onana should be sitting down on the bench. Onana should not be playing.
Okay.
To be honest with you, even before the issue of what's his name now? Before the issue of Anthony. Yeah. Anthony continued to play while he was not giving anything in return in terms of the kind of performance we expected. Anthony continued to play, and I don't understand it. Whereas you begin to go at players, there's a particular Garnacho, you are not giving Garnacho a chance to play. There's a Pelestri, you are not giving the guy.
And we saw Facundo Pelestri the last time he played. He was so great. He entered the game like he had been playing all the while. Yeah. He wants to play games.
Yeah, he wants to play games. So the thing is, about 2 weeks ago, I was saying something on the group, and I said something. I said the days of Eric Ten Hag is numbered. To be honest with you, you probably be leaving the club anytime soon, because I don't see any improvement in that particular performance. I will not be surprised today because he has continued to lose the dressing room.
Yeah.
So let me give you the sequence of things. Jadon Sancho coming out to attack.
Okay, I was going there
to say something about the coach is an indication that he has started losing the dressing room bit by bit. The second thing is, immediately that happened, the next thing that followed was they were leaks. Leaks started coming out from the dressing room.
Yeah, true.
In terms of their conversation in the dressing room, that should not be, because a whole lot of things is always being said in the dressing room.
Yeah.
That is not meant for the press, but we are beginning to see.
Yeah, we now hear.
We now hear it, and that's an indication, and that will put more pressure on him. The thing is this: we have seen players gang up to sack a coach before.
Yeah, it happened.
And it's going to happen again with Eric Ten Hag.
So you see Eric Ten Hag losing his dressing room fully.
To be honest with you, if Eric Ten Hag does not win the game against Burnley, and to be honest with you, our away form has been very poor.
Yeah, so poor.
And the current fixture is not even helping him.
What changed? What really changed? This is a manager we talked about so well last season. We know where he was coming from. He came about wonderful time out with Ajax Amsterdam. We saw his style of play. See, let me tell you the truth. Personally, for me, his game changed. Like this game I saw last season, the pressing, we say he likes to press. I'm seeing a different. I don't know if it's the player that is transitioning the team now or the manager. Do you understand?
See, the first thing is this. I think he has got the signing wrong. How many businesses do we do in the transfer window? Sophie Amrabat and
Mason Mount?
No. I'm not.
Okay. Now the recent, yeah.
Mason Mount was we talked about. Manchester United talked about Mason Mount till some few weeks to the start of the league before they brought him, which was not supposed to be so. This Haaland, that was his name, Haaland, came in very late. Amrabat came in very late. We didn't do very well in the transfer window. He needed a whole lot of players that would be able to fit into his plan. 1, 2. I've said it over and over again. In as much as yes, Ten Hag will probably bring discipline to the team.
Yeah.
I don't think Ten Hag is the kind of coach that Manchester United needs. To be honest with you, I'll give a typical example. Potter was doing excellently well in Brighton.
Yeah.
What happened to him in Chelsea? Do you understand? What happened to him in Chelsea? You will be surprised that if you carry a De Zerbi from Brighton today and go and throw De Zerbi in Chelsea, he might not succeed. I think the same thing has happened to Erik ten Hag. I don't think he has the capacity and the capability to be able to manage the Manchester United team to the kind of level we the fans and the board expect. So for me, I don't see him ending the season with Manchester United because I don't see this poor result ending anytime soon.
Okay. Got us one on YouTube. Hates01 says City versus Forest. He said 3 UEFA Champions League trophies between them. Okay. I'm lost on what you're saying there. He said ETH. That's Erik ten Hag. Alright, changed his tactics from last season. Oh, you see that?
Yeah, I see.
There's a change of tactics. Like this is not what I saw. I'm not blind. I saw this vividly very well. The way they play is different from what I'm seeing now. Drastical football. They look very slow. There's no urgency.
The thing that changed. Let me tell you the thing that
what changed.
The only thing that changed was he brought a midfielder as a goalkeeper. That's the only. No, seriously, that's the only thing. One thing he complained about playing out from the back. And the
I was talking about the video here and that.
Yeah, playing out from the back. That was the only thing that changed. Look at how we set up now. Look at the Manchester United team critically. Do you think Manchester United team we have the capacity and the capability to play out from the back? Forget that we went to sign a midfielder.
I think the likes of players you've got. The likes of players,
the likes of players that we have cannot play at the back. Is it Lisandro Martinez that you want him to start playing out from the back, or Varane? Does Varane play out from the back in Madrid? Look at the kind of players you have before you want to transition, before you want to bring in a particular strategy. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's deviating from what works from him. He's insisting on building up from the back. How many times have you built up from the back and end up conceding goals?
Okay, Maya, let's go away from United talk. He said he'll be losing the dressing room.
He's losing the dressing room
already. If
the poor result continues, I'm 100% sure if he loses the game against Burnley, he will be under a whole lot of pressure. If he loses 2-3 more games after that, he's going.
He's going. Yeah. Are we gonna see manager Erik ten Hag leave the club? That would be so poor to know. Now, okay, let's jump on David De Gea. See, let me put it to you that let's talk about David De Gea that your club has put on this condition. Do you know? See. He said he would retire. He's still not old enough now. Come on, he does not want to go to Saudi. This kind of people, right? I think I know a player who is also like that. Yeah, Victor Moses. I know Moses very well. These kind of guys don't talk much.
True.
Do you know Victor Moses stopped playing for Super Eagles till today? Nobody knows the reason.
Yeah, there's no point saying anything.
Do you understand?
But to be honest, we know the reason.
Okay, we know.
We know the reason.
This David De Gea is saying, it's like, what's his name? Like Eden Hazard. Hazard is feeling like, why would I want to go to second tier in Belgium? I want to play tough life football. If he's not coming, why not? Let me just retire.
True.
That's what David De Gea is feeling like. If he wants an Al-Tifaq move, he wants an Al-Shabaab move, he wants a Qatar move, he wants of course, clubs will come.
True.
But he's saying, I want to be in the Europe side. And if I'm going to be in Europe, I want to be the number one. He lost it to Unai Simon already a long time ago. We're not talking about that now. So if you talk about Spanish national team, you give Kepa Arrizabalaga the second man for now. So everything,
because the situation in Madrid allowed
not really Madrid. Even before he went to Madrid, Kepa started getting called up in Chelsea.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, when the new guy came, he showed that he was not going to be number one.
I know. So, but as it stands now, your David De Gea, Manchester United former number one, ex-number one, the only goalkeeper that was just with Ferguson in the regime and has left the club, that wasn't celebrated in his leaving.
No, the thing is, Man United did him dirty.
Yeah.
If they had told him that he was leaving maybe 2-3 months before the end of the season, he would have probably spoken to his agent and probably
even told him when he was doing his wedding. Yeah, can you imagine?
He would have probably got a better club to be able to put him there.
Yeah.
We waited till the end of the season, even delayed the Onana back and forth. And after Onana came, we now told him that we don't need you again. Go. Do you understand? So Manchester United did him dirty. However, if I were De Gea, what I would do is this. One of the reasons why he's not willing to go, I think he doesn't want to move his family away from Europe.
Okay.
I think that's the reason. If De Gea was not a married man with a family, he would probably consider the move to Saudi Arabia. But for me, from a career point of view, I would have expected that he goes to Saudi Arabia, because with the influence, there's this news that Ronaldo is trying to convince him to come to Saudi Arabia, to make the switch to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
For me, I would have expected he goes to Saudi Arabia
and start his football life again.
1 or 2 seasons in Saudi Arabia. Then you're already number one. You're already playing. Jordan Henderson is playing for England and is playing in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo is playing for Portugal and is playing in Saudi Arabia. Ruben Neves is playing in Saudi Arabia and is playing for the Portuguese.
You advise to sell the move for David De Gea.
You should go to Saudi Arabia, spend 1 or 2 seasons there, then you use that as a launching pad back to Europe. To be honest with you, that's what you should do.
Okay, so for David here, once the time is 1:30, we'll open the phone lines. We'll get your contribution. We'll predict the game Arsenal Tottenham. That's the North London derby, Sunday 2 p.m. We'll also predict the France side, the classic. It is Paris Saint-Germain, the Les Parisiens against Marseille, Sunday 7:45 p.m. It's like a Super Sunday. And also the La Liga Santander. We'll talk about the Madrid derby, Atletico Madrid Civitas Metropolitano against Real Madrid, Sunday 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Maya, come with me. Let's talk about Onana. Onana said, "Put the blame on me." I know that song. Akon sang. I said, "Put the blame on me." You know that song, right? So, see, let me see if I can get it.
No, do you know the funniest thing about Onana? I don't have any pity for him. Do
Really?
you know why? The last game before that particular game,
Yeah.
he came out and he said he doesn't care about whatever people say. They can say whatever they want. He only cares about what the coach say. He was saying a whole lot of things. He even sweared in the interview. He even sweared in the after game interview. And I was laughing. I mean, how can you be so naive and you are giving that kind of?
But do you know? Can I say that Onana does not even know where he is?
He doesn't know.
If you see, let me put it this way: Man United is different from Arsenal.
Can January come on time?
See, I'm not trying to. See, I know why I'm saying this. For African player, I know why I use the word African. I like to say this. For an African player playing for Manchester United, man in the post being number 1, you should first of all look at the records of the guys that play.
How many African
succeeded
playing in Manchester United?
So that's the reason I say Quentin Fortune, a whole lot of them. We know the story. So the question is, if you know you are in Manchester, it's a different. United is different from Arsenal.
True.
Do you understand?
True.
A city might even give a space, but Manchester United, one of the best clubs in England, if not the best. Let's leave Onana. But should we blame him? Like you said,
No.
The first goal was, why did he do that?
I don't understand. I don't know what it was. No, the thing is this. I think he was daydreaming about going to score a goal. See,
I don't know.
So to be honest with you, if I were Ten Hag, this is what I would do. Provided Ten Hag is still there by January, which I doubt, because I don't see this result improving anytime soon, and probably before. I'm tipping, and I'm saying this to everybody listening.
Yeah.
If you are a bookie person, if you are a betting man, probably maybe you should go and do this. Ten Hag will be one of the first people to lose their job in this season. It might not last till December. For me, if I were to be Ten Hag, I would consider playing Onana up front. And the Turkish goalkeeper, I'll put the guy in
By there.
By there.
Okay, so let's talk about Aubameyang scoring the brace against Ajax Amsterdam. Like how many minutes? Very early, 2-0 already at Amsterdam, and they came from behind to make it 3-3 level up.
No, to be honest with you,
what happened to Aubameyang before? Is he back?
I think I'm impressed with Aubameyang.
Okay.
So the thing is this: João Felix, Lukaku, Aubameyang, everything there. Kai Havertz.
Yeah, Kai.
Everything they have in common is that they played for Chelsea.
Yeah, true.
And they left Chelsea and they are thriving. It shows that there is something wrong with that particular club. and this is no shot to Chelsea.
I understand.
That. It seems there is something wrong because João Felix, Lukaku, Aubameyang, and Kai Havertz, all of them left and they are thriving in their current club. It shows that something is wrong with that club. Probably maybe they are not a fit for that particular. Last week when we were talking about the kind of players Manchester United signed, I said something the other time. I said you might sign a player, but the player might not be the kind of player you need in that particular club. The player might not fit into your philosophy, and I think that was the problem with these 4 guys that I mentioned.
That's the reason why I'd say in football, club signings, manager signing. Which one is even the best? I think club is better.
See, the thing is this.
See, they can manage club signing. If you have a player signing.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Klopp never wanted to sign Salah, right? Salah is club signing, not coach signing.
Yeah, true.
But today, can club do without Salah?
No.
So the thing is, no matter whether club or coach signing, the bottom line is sign a player that fits the philosophy
of the team
of the club. If it happens, if they fit each other, then
you know the advantage of club signing. If it's a club signing and a manager is playing him, no much pressure like that. But if he's just signed, okay, look at Onana now.
Coach signing.
Do you realize that even with Ten Hag having this dressing room issues now, and Onana is messing up like this, do you know the pressure is on the manager as well?
True, but the thing is this: I think there should be a synergy between club and coach.
Managers, yeah.
And club and manager rather.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example. Look at since when Guardiola joined Man City. Any signing Guardiola is going to make,
he wants it.
Any signing that Guardiola is going to make, the scouting team and Guardiola, they always agree
together.
They always agree together to bring it. And look at it. Apart from the goalkeeper he bought and he sold, the goalkeeper, what's his name now?
The young
Bravo.
Bravo. The likes from the back. Yeah, he brought Bravo.
He brought him, but he couldn't fit in, and he chased him. Apart from that, I think that's the only bad signing he has made. That's the only bad signing. Every other one, they probably complained because they are not having, and they couldn't wait patiently to get their time, or they were complaining about first team football and just that. Yeah. But every player that came into Manchester City, they've been able to fit into the kind of philosophy and strategy that Guardiola has emphasized for that particular club, and that's the reason why a whole lot of club needs to go and study what Man City is doing correctly. Because how can you be in a club for 7 years? The only bad signing you have is just one.
Okay, so my one, let's talk about Tottenham Daniel Levy on the buyback clause for Harry Kane. What were you thinking when you sold Harry Kane? Now, see, he held Harry Kane to a point that people begin to say, Harry Kane, why are you not talking? Harry Kane stayed, and I was feeling like, is he dumb? Why can't he move? He never said the word. Harry Kane knew what he wanted for himself. Now he's right there at the Allianz Arena scoring goals for himself. Hopefully he gets to win a trophy this time.
He will sure win.
He will sure win. So, Daniel Levy on the buyback clause. Why are you reminding us now? Why? What is going on? Are we ever going to see Harry Kane come back to Tottenham Hotspur?
I think somebody made the banter on radio. I think maybe you were the one that said it. That somebody said if David,
he will cost him.
If
Dozie saying so?
Yes. Okay. Dozie said if Harry Kane goes back to Manchester, Tottenham is going to cost him. But I want to add to that. you know what they call thunder.
How do you speak it in Yoruba?
You know what Shango.
Yeah. Okay.
Shango, you know what they call Shango? Do you understand? If Harry Kane goes back to ever returns to Tottenham United and Tottenham Hotspur, I'll probably impress Shango to chase him around for 2 weeks. Because see, the thing is, banters and jokes aside, the thing is this. See, Daniel Levy is one of the worst, proprietors that we have in terms of management.
Club chairmen
that we have. Rather, that's the best word. Club chairmen that we have. I mean, how do you fumble Harry Kane? How do you fumble Harry Kane?
Yeah.
I mean, a whole lot of managers came into Tottenham and you didn't give them any support. The current Chelsea coach, Pochettino, was there. Yeah. You didn't offer any support. For 2 years, you didn't sign any quality player. Do you understand?
You're going back and forth.
Mourinho came, the same thing. Espirito came.
No, Espirito Santo.
Espirito came, the same thing. Only under Conte that started giving out money.
Some money.
And how much did you give out? Now, Postecoglou came because Harry Kane angrily left. We started spending money, bringing in Yves Bissouma and the rest of that into that particular team. What were you looking at then? Now you are complaining that
Bissouma was Conte signing.
I don't understand. Why? What are you looking at? And you want Harry Kane to come back? To come back to do what exactly? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense.
Okay, lastly on the show now, before the last Super Open, Messi said, "I am the only champion among the champions." World Cup winning side Argentina. We saw what happened in Qatar. He said, "I did not get recognition from my club." Paris Saint-Germain.
Why is he going to get recognized? The people that they beat in the final.
Oh,
are they not from France? No, I mean there's an Mbappe in that particular team. So you'll be celebrating Messi and be rubbing it.
But he had a nice welcome back.
Let me tell you something. Messi is just behaving like a small baby.
But Messi doesn't really. I think if you
act like an adult,
I think he really feel pain. You know why?
Why is he feeling pain?
Messi don't talk a lot.
What Cup ended in December? We're in September.
This came
9 months after.
This came. You know the Piers Morgan interview, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He had an interview with one. I can't recall the man's name. And these media firms, like if I have one of these guys on my show, I'm going to really push you to say something.
Yes.
I would love to do so. So he got on the verge that the question was coming, and this one was asked. So it wasn't like he came to say, I did not get recognition.
No, see, if they ask you a question, there's a way you answer it, and you make that question.
You should do like a Pep.
No,
Pep will always think and talk.
Yeah, when they ask you a question, if you don't want the question to generate any unnecessary controversy, there's a way you brush the question aside. I mean, him saying this shows he's harboring that in his heart.
Yeah, he has it in mind already before now.
Yes, hence the reason why he said it. There is no point whether they celebrate you or not. It doesn't take away from your greatness.
Okay.
So why you crying?
You don't take away from the best. I love to say that. Messi World Cup winner, anytime, any day. Legendary in the game. 7-time Ballon d'Or winner. World Cup winner. His name is Lionel Messi. I like to call him preferably. I call him Lionel Messi. So Lagos City, it's time for the lines to be open right now. Let's get to talk. And on the show, we are talking about the Super Eagles Nations Cup outing. What's your own on that? MPFL app and also the league not starting indefinite for the moment. What do you have to say about that? Ronaldo's scoring form, he is not looking like someone who is trying to stop anytime soon. Say a word about the Arsenal forward, Ronaldo. Javi 1 year contract. Is this one a plan or Javi is trying to cook something? We don't know. Martin Odegaard, an Arsenal fan, told me this is what we need for ourselves. He has got to sign a 5-year contract, keeping him at the club till 2028. Ange Postecoglou said he's going to kick the life out of Arsenal. Like, he's not, see, Arsenal fans, please listen to this well. He said, I'm not scared. They say, are you changing your team? He said, I'm not changing anything, mate. I'm using the same squad. And I'm going to take away the life out of us now. That's Ange Postecoglou. Well, he has forgotten he's going to Emirates.
Well, like a general said once, you have a plan until the first gun is shot, until the first bullet is shot.
Yeah.
So immediately the sound of the first gun sounds, your plan goes out to.
Mayowa, I sense some backing from you for Ange Postecoglou. You like this man?
No, it's not as if I like
but
him.
I respect his job. He does well.
To be honest with you, if I have my way, I like to throw film on every time.
Yeah, of course.
And Philemon is a huge fan of Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
But on the strength of play and on the strength of what he's been able to do, I think he has an edge over.
For a new manager coming to the Premier League, bringing a reviving Udogie, or Udogie they call him, bringing Papi Sarr, the young boy in the middle, that's great to say. What about Bissouma? What will you say? Look at Son Heung-min. Look at Richarlison. Now we don't even see a Højbjerg again. We don't even see what's the Brazilian guy? Emerson Royale. They are good players, no doubt. But these ones are starters for the man. We don't see what's his name? The Dyer. We now see
they have to chase Romero away to Manchester United.
He's doing well.
Sorry, Reguilon.
Romero starts. Now this is what we're talking about. Ange Postecoglou say for Arsenal, I'm going to take away the life out of Arsenal from Emirates. And also Raya and Ramsdale competition. Mikel Arteta said, I would prefer David Raya. Are you thinking it's a Spanish thing or is it okay? Raya's clean sheet is second to none. Caicedo returning. Chelsea fans, how do you feel about that? Vinicius Jr. and Arda back in training. Did Real Madrid really miss Vini? Everything hard on Sancho, he said for now. He said it depends on him. What's that?
I've said it over and over again. Sancho is indisciplined.
Okay.
And I've said it. You cannot be bigger than the club. If Sancho will not come down from his high horse, he should continue to train away from the team. Okay.
So manager Ten Hag is losing the dressing room. Do you see him being sacked anytime soon? Another one I'm asking now. David De Gea has come to say, I just might be retiring. He's 33. I might be retiring from football if I don't get a European side to get us army. Another said, put the blame on me, not the Akon style. 14 goals, 6 games conceded. Andre Onana, Cameroon international number 1. He wants to play like a number 10. Is he the one that killed United in the Champions League against Bayern? Please, or was it better about Bayern winning?
Can January come on time?
He wanted to go. Another one I'm asking on the show now. Aubameyang Young transition. Tottenham Daniel Levy saying we have a buyback clause for Harry Kane and Messi on the recognition talk. But if you want to talk about any of this one, it's open for you now. But if you want to predict the game, most of the time when there's a prediction, less contributions. Arsenal Tottenham Sunday 2 p.m. Paris Saint-Germain Marseille Sunday 7:45 p.m. Super Sunday Madrid Derby. Atletico Madrid Civitas Metropolitano hosting Real Madrid Sunday 8 p.m. Nigerian time. The phone line 0700 903 903 903 0700 903 903 903. But if you want to call me on WhatsApp, SMS, WhatsApp message, WhatsApp note will still do. It is on 0700 903 9039 0700 903 9039. Back to the lines now. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon to you. What's your name?
Good afternoon over there.
I'm happy to have you on the show. Good afternoon.
Mr. Mayo, good afternoon. Mr. Kolawole is on the line.
Yeah, Mr. Kolawole, good afternoon, sir.
Ask now.
Yeah, Mr. Kolawole is on the line from Yana School.
Kolawole from Yana School, you're welcome. How are you today?
Yeah, in fact, I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I'm fine, my dad, but I'm really enjoying this program. Honestly speaking,
I won't lie to you. Sincerely appreciate you.
Firstly, yeah. Let me talk about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
I could remember on this program before Ronaldo left Manchester United, I said that there's no any way that Ronaldo will go that will not be performed.
Yeah, you said so. I remember you said so. True.
And it didn't surprise me what he's doing in Saudi Arabia now. I told you that time that Ronaldo is a good player. There's no any way he go that he won't perform. And that is what we are saying now. Now, concerning about this David De Gea.
Yeah.
In fact, what this guy, Eritrea, did it to De Gea, honestly speaking, I'm not happy about it. And that is the price that Eritrea is receiving now. Because the way he allow David De Gea to leave Manchester United concerning his performances at that club. No. They didn't give him any respect at all. And I'm happy what is happening to that Eritrean and the midfielder that he brought, that he brought a goal. I'm happy to what, yes, honestly speaking, I won't lie to you. I'm happy to what is happening to him and the goalkeeper now. And let me tell you, they haven't said anything. You see not a 6 game, consider 14 games. Before play 10 games, you will see. You consider 25 goals. You consider 25 goals, honestly speaking. And you will, me and you say we are watching it. We are watching it now. Honestly, I don't happy to get it. So,
I appreciate you.
Concerning concerning our tomorrow's game against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes.
As I told you on Friday, I don't see anywhere that Pochettino will going to hide himself with his team. Arsenal will beat them. I'm telling you,
Arsenal.
write it down.
Okay.
We are beating them. There's no.
So let me say, are you predicting now?
Well, let me predict 3-0.
Okay. Arsenal 3.
Tottenham Hotspur 0.
So,
Mr. Kolawole, have you been watching Tottenham play this season? 3-0. Are you sure?
I watched them again. Against Man U now. I watched their game.
Okay.
I watched their game. Thank you. Let me tell you something. What gave me this confidence that the Arsenal that I'm looking now, the way they are progressing, the way they are, the way they are progressing now, their game is changing. I'm happy with what they are playing now. Starting from that Everton's game, the game have already changed, honestly speaking. And that is what gave me confidence concerning that tomorrow's game.
All right, Kolawole from Yano School.
Wonderful job, my dear brother.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your contribution. 3-0, your club win. I appreciate you, Kolawole from Yano School. Okay. He said Arsenal all the way. 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. No fear for Ange Postecoglou.
Let me quickly jump on something he said.
All right.
I think one of the reasons why players are acting out in Ten Hag's dressing room is this. De Gea is one of the oldest players in that dressing room. Okay. And sometimes when players begin to act out, it's the older guys that will step in to calm things down.
Oh, okay.
If he treated Ronaldo poorly, these guys are studying and did the same thing to Ten Hag, did the same thing to De Gea. You are seeing the result now. Okay, let's see how it goes. That thing you say now sounds to be true. No, it's the truth. Because these are leaders in the team. These are leaders in the team. We have leaders. Let's get more calls. I talked about Jordan Henderson and Harry Maguire in the national team. People begin to think I was trying to support Maguire. No, it's not. Maguire is a leader in the national team. True. Henderson is a leader. These ones, you can't take them off. True. When he went to Artifact, everybody felt like he has lost his shirt. But manager is saying no. That's the reason why these guys get called up. True. All right. 0700903903. And also a quick reminder about the games we're predicting. Arsenal, Tottenham, Paris Saint-Germain, Marseille, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid. Maya, let me get your prediction on these games first for Arsenal. Let's get calls. We'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, KZK, Mr. Mayowa.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, this is Medic calling from Ogun State.
Medics from Ogun State. You're welcome, Medics.
Yeah, why have Mr. Fee not been in the studio for over 2 days now?
He's been somewhere. He's not been around for now. He's on a short leave, though. Just short one.
All right,
welcome.
I want to say concerning Ronaldo's performance at Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo is a baller and he's a legend also. So anywhere Ronaldo fits himself, he can perform well. Not like all these young players that will just come and flop. So Ronaldo is not a small player. Ronaldo is a great player, which everybody knows. So the presence of Ronaldo in a match can cause goal to happen before him scoring. So that is it. And concerning this derby, not derby, that is
the North London derby. Okay.
Football is magical, and you usually say that miracle doesn't only happen in church, even in football.
Yeah, of course.
So anything can happen in that tomorrow's match, and let me go with this prediction.
Okay.
If anything can happen, I can just switch it that Tottenham can beat what they call it,
Arsenal.
That is the Kolawole team, Abi.
Yeah,
Yes, Kolawole supports Arsenal.
Tottenham can beat them 3-2.
Oh, wow.
So 5 goals for you in the game.
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay. Tottenham win
Tottenham
3,
beat
Arsenal 2. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Medix, I appreciate you. Medix from Ogun State. He said the North London derby will go with Tottenham Hotspur way. We're predicting that game, predicting also the League Classic. That's Paris Saint-Germain against Marseille, and Madrid derby, Atletico de Madrid against Real Madrid. That game would kick off 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Welcome to the show. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Hello, KZK.
How are you today?
Ebuka from Alaba.
Ebuka, you're welcome. Talk to me. You sound better today.
Good afternoon, Mr. Good afternoon, Mr.
No, it's Mayowa. Yeah, Ebuka. How you doing?
Sir, Mayowa, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Concerning this guy, around there and the guy.
Yes.
You know, since when Brazil came to Arsenal, from Martinez to
Since when who came?
1 year.
What did you say?
I said I came to Arsenal.
Can you leave where you are? You sound to be in a noisy place.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
I said, I think I came to Arsenal. From Martinez to Lenny to round there. It's not 1 year that I think it was 1 year. Let's play for 1 year.
Oh, okay. So Atata is fond of using goalkeeper for 1 year and chase them away, Abi.
Yes. Because he said Lenny, Martinez, just 1 year ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So that if you fight for his place within this period of time, that they have Champions League and character to fight for his place. I'm sure I did against Tottenham Senegal.
Okay.
Yeah, that second coach, he said the first place Senegal. You know, he said yes, as a total head coach Senegal. They are going to beat them 4-1.
Wait, Arsenal will beat Tottenham 4-1.
Yes.
Arsenal will beat Tottenham 4-1. Wait, Arsenal will beat Tottenham 4-1, right?
Yes, 4-1. Yes, now you have the clear right. So I think that I have that. They will choose.
Wow.
You have to be there. You have the outlet. You have the.
Okay. All right.
I'm
going to take that from you now. 4-1. Yeah, I'm here. You did what?
I said
Oh, you followed my show, What If Show, at night.
Yes, I told you, but I'm not cool.
How was the show for you? Did you like it?
I like to answer fast because I don't think I can see.
Oh, okay, all right. I appreciate you for following the show. It was so interesting, right?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so interesting.
All right, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, Ebuka from Alaba. I mean, he did follow the What If show that came on Friday, every Friday, 11 p.m. just to 12:30. And that's not a sports show. That's not a sports show. It's a live show, a live discussion show. It is called the What If. Okay, Mayowa, go ahead.
Anytime Ebuka calls, there's always a background noise.
Yeah, I don't know why. Even on the Saturday,
I think it comes from inside the Alaba market. So probably you understand. There's always a whole lot of market going on. So hence the reason for that. But I'm surprised you're saying Arsenal will beat Tottenham 4-1. That would be weird.
What? How weird? The scoreline. Okay, imagine.
4-1. Okay. I don't think so.
All right, lines now. Hello, welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello.
Good afternoon. I'm here with you. What's your name?
Hello.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Can you go ahead, please?
I'm fine.
Yeah, your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah?
What is your name?
I can't hear you.
What is your name? Why is he not hearing me? What's your name? Why can't he hear me?
My name is Kachi.
Okay. Kachi, where are you calling us from?
From Lagos Island.
Okay, Lagos Island. Please go ahead, Kachi. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. Just speak. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Oh goodness me, that's I don't know.
Kachi, please reconnect.
Kachi, if you can hear me well, please do well to reconnect again. The phone line is still very much open. 0700 903 903 903. Talking about the Super Eagles Nations Cup out and talk about the MPFL application and also the league not starting. Talk about Ronaldo scoring from Javi 1 year contract, Martin Odegaard contract for 5 years. And Postecoglou say he don't see us now doing any magic tomorrow. Let's get back to the phone line. Hope he calls again. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Are you home? Welcome. What's your name? Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Kizika, Mr. Maiwa.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you? Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Chris calling from Ajao.
Chris from Ajao, the Arsenal fan that said Tottenham Hotspur will win tomorrow. Are you changing your mind?
Okay. Well, I'm going to beat Tottenham. I'm going to beat Tottenham.
Okay.
What's the margin?
They don't let left leg. They don't let left hand at in old age. So Tottenham is my customer.
Okay.
Since 30 years, they've not beaten me at home.
Yeah.
So I'm going to beat them.
You sound very confident now.
Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. Wow, that's interesting.
You see Ronaldo?
Yes, go ahead.
Ronaldo will not stop scoring. Ronaldo will not stop scoring because who God has blessed, no man can cause.
So Chris, let me ask you, when do you see Ronaldo retiring? What age do you see him retiring based on how he's going presently now?
The way he's going presently now, I see Ronaldo retiring at 42 or 41.
Okay. That's fine.
That's about next 5 years. That is what I see.
Okay.
Keep it up.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you.
You people got the energy this afternoon. Well done.
Okay, thank you so much.
I love VOP.
Okay.
Thank you so
much. VOP to the wall. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate you. And you heard him say that. You just have to join the best. It's not my fault that I'm here because I want to be with the best. I want to connect with the success. This is Voice of the People now, the Point 3 FM Lagos City. The best dial. 90.3 is the dial. Voice of the People remains the name. The man on your radio stereo. My name is Kizike. Having a chit chat with Mayowa. Now back to the phone lines. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon. What's your name, location?
Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon. My name is Boniface.
Boniface. Is that your name? Boniface. Do you score goals? Can you score? Do you know how to score goals?
No. Or are you playing for Bayern Leverkusen?
You wouldn't know if that's a brother.
Boniface, good to have you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm calling for Okota.
Okay, Okota.
All right, welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, I just want to ask, is he, this guy, what's his name, sir?
Is Mayowa in the studio?
I'm Robert. Is he come for loan or money fine?
I didn't hear you.
Okay, you are saying is Amrabat on loan?
Okay, it's a loan.
Did Man U sign him?
Amrabat is a loan player. Signed on loan, yeah. Sofian Amrabat on loan.
It's a loan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's get Arsenal again now.
Okay, let's get you on that now. Boniface from Okota. Let's go.
Yeah, Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1.
Arsenal 2, Tottenham 1. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got that record. Arsenal 2. Right. I appreciate you, Boniface. Okay, anytime. Yeah, I hope you score more goals. Bayer Leverkusen striker, Boniface, you know. I'm just sounding like that's his brother doing. Any Boniface would do. But that Boniface of a guy, before we get more calls, what's your take on that guy? Bayer Leverkusen, look at the squad, Javi Alonso, look at Florian, look at Wilch, look at what's his name, Xhaka. This guy, the manager is a great player. For me, manager.
For me, I think if he keeps it up, he should be looking at coming to the EPL.
Anyway, I'll ask you one question. Hold on. Welcome to the show again. How are you today?
Hello.
Yeah,
hello.
This is Benjamin from Isolo.
Okay,
Benjamin from Isolo. Please go ahead.
Benjamin from Isolo.
Yeah, please
Benjamin
go ahead.
from Isolo. You're welcome. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you. Benjamin, I did hear you well. Why did you go? I would not love when you leave me. Don't leave me, please. Stay with me. Go nowhere. And you called Benjamin from Isolo. We listened. We heard you well. And I was saying, hello, can you hear me? And if it was a pigeon show, I could say another year you text me. Voice of the People to the world. It is 0700 903 903 903. Back to the lines. Welcome. Who's home?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, boy. You're in a noisy place. Can you help me? Help us.
Okay, yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
For calling from Ajegule.
Paul from AJ Ajegule. Welcome to the show. Talk to me.
This is the first time caller.
Oh, I celebrate you, Paul. You're welcome to the show. Talk to me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
I want to. The other guy, I forgot his name.
Mayowa.
Yeah. I learned that he's a Man U fan.
Yeah, he's a Man United fan. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. So I want to talk on. I'm also my phone to talk on my.
Okay.
You know, when we first I love
the noise is much.
Paul, the noise is really crazy. We can barely hear you. Maybe you move away from where you are. It seems the noise there is really much.
Paul, I wish you can reconnect. I can barely hear you. Like, the noise is so much on me. I mean, on us, everybody here. Can you hear me? The noise is much.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Your access where you are.
Where you are is noisy.
Can you change your location again, please? I beg you. No. Can you change where you are? Is noisy. You're in a noisy place.
I can't hear you.
Okay, talk. Just talk quickly. Talk. Let me hear you. Go ahead.
It's better now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to say is that bringing the hand. I love it. I also appreciate that because of the last coach we had.
Okay.
And when I was one of those people when the guy was leaving. I was one of those people that were happy because I thought the guy was like bringing it on, and I was very happy. But with the result I'm seeing, it's very funny. It's very funny. And then,
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yes. And can you believe that for over since we won
the Carabao Cup?
No, since we won our first match.
Yes.
Okay, the first match, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You know, the second match, Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
I haven't watched my match again.
Why? And you are a fan?
Wait, because of who?
No, because the guy match that guy.
Goodness me! Wait. Because are you serious?
Yes, because even when I was watching. Even when I wasn't watching the match against Bayern, with the 2 early goals, I just stand up. I stand up too. Unless I came back to ask, I've been waiting to score.
Paul, goodness me, you're making me laugh on the show, but it's okay.
That guy and with everything, got issue with the team. If that guy, according to my fellow team supporter, scholar on me, he will be leaving the club anytime soon.
Okay, let me ask you now before I let you go. Paul, you're a United fan, are you there? So let me ask you now, this one now. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag, do you see him being sacked anytime soon?
If this thing continues, but with the way Man U is, because the way I've been seeing Man U, if the manager keeps bringing us results, it is very long. It takes a long time before they will start this coach.
Okay.
Look at social. With kind of results. Okay. Look at the interim coach. The same thing. So I would say I'm not saying, but I know that they will sack him. If it keeps continuing, but it will take a long time for Man U to sack him.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
keep listening to VOP all the day. And that's Paul from AJ. It was fun to talk with. I had to give him some time. He was making me laugh.
No, he's really going through a lot.
Yeah, I understand.
Paul he's going through a lot. No, I mean you see, you could feel the pain in his voice. You could feel sometimes I'm a huge Manchester United fan, and when I watch our game these days, I get pissed off. I get a bit angry with the kind of things I see. I've been following Manchester United for a very, very long time. Yeah. I've seen a whole lot of era of Manchester United, especially in the Premier League, in the EPL era. And what I'm seeing now does not compare to the kind of quality we had then. So, I mean, it's very saddening, and I sympathize with Paul, to be honest with you. I sympathize with you.
But for the fact that he stopped watching the game because of Onana.
No, yeah, I mean, Onana is a
disappointment. Why people get Onana is a disappointment.
Yes, it's a disappointment.
Are you going to change your thoughts tomorrow when Onana start becoming very excellent?
I have said it over and over again. Onana there was no reason to sign Onana. So, even if we signed Onana, we should have kept him on the bench and leave De Gea. De Gea was one of the best goalkeeper we had.
Okay, then he understood it. Then before he gets his ground.
Yes, 4 years in a row, best player for the team. It's not.
But that's true.
It's no small feat.
Yeah, exactly my point. If you check your time, well, 55 minutes gone past 1 p.m. It looks like this is where we have to go. You know, everything that's got to start will definitely come to an end, regardless of how fun it was on the show. And I love the mic so much that sometimes I wish I don't have to go home. Maya, did you have fun on the show?
Yeah, I did. I mean, Paul nearly made me fall down on the chair.
We don't know talk. Wait. Somebody said he stopped watching United because of Onana. He said, did you hear what he said about the Bayern game?
Yes, no.
He said he did. Once
it was 2-0, he left and came back.
And asked. Yeah, let me ask you this one, wrapping up the show quickly, Mayowa. I'm privileged to have you on the show, United fan. That's the one that says the 4-3, the results.
Yes.
If there was time in that game against Bayern at Allianz Arena, yes. Because when I saw the likes of Kimmich, you know, Jamal Musiala, Ronnie Casemiro here and there, you know, Leon Goretzka, Leroy Sané, the bench, Teo came from the bench, he got a score. Yeah. All of these guys are great players. You know, Upamecano pairing with Kim and Jay, it paid off.
Yeah.
Should I get a score? Okay, let me quickly say this now. Did you see a United equalizing if there was time?
No, I don't think so. I think what gave us an inroad was Bayern, you know, took their foot off the gas. They should have killed that game like 6-0.
Oh, okay. Last call, maybe. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon. What's your name?
Good afternoon, KZK. This is Francis calling from Festac.
Okay, Francis from Festac.
Francis, so, we have 40 seconds because we're out of time.
Okay, I'm a United fan.
All right, talk to me quickly.
I'm predicting Arsenal Tottenham.
Okay. What's the scoreline?
1-1.
1-1, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Arsenal 1, Spurs 1. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. That's Francis. He was quick on that one. Mayowa, thank you so much for that. We need to go now. Mayowa, let's get your last word on the show for now.
Well, like I always say, Amaka will always disappoint.
I don't know who wants to disappoint though.
Well, Manchester United is playing today. Manchester United can be the Amaka, and Tottenham, Arsenal is playing tomorrow. You know, they can always be an Amaka. So definitely, Amaka is always there to disappoint. Good afternoon, Lagos City.
Thank you so much. Lagos City, it's time for me to go. Don't forget the derby. Just don't miss any of this derby. If you want to miss any of the games, okay, maybe, but I'm not permitting you to do so. Make sure you see every game, just the ones you can see, the ones you can cover. And the question is, how do I watch all of these games? Maybe I have to go back to stream again. It's my job. I love to do that. Now, let's say this. England, Arsenal, not London derby against Tottenham on Sunday, 2 p.m. The League Classic will be Paris Saint-Germain, PSG against Marseille, Sunday, 7:45 p.m. And then Atletico Madrid, Civitas Metropolitano, Elite Madrid derby on Sunday, 8 p.m. Don't miss any of those games. But without God, there is no KZK. And there is nothing wrong in starting small. But there is everything wrong when you settle for less. Keep dreaming big, Lagos City. Work hard to make it a reality. More interesting programs coming your way. Don't touch the dial. Just let it be. 90.3 is the place to be. My name is KZK. It is a Saturday. Great to have you join me on the show. I'll be back on the radio 6:30 today, 6:30 p.m. 6:30 Nigerian time to run the show for you just the way I love to do. For now, I'm signing out. My name is KZK. Love you, Lagos City. I'm out.